Hi, families.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. We hope you're doing well. We are here to share some tips and tools and strategies regarding to writing that may help your child at home. Writing is definitely a process, and every child comes to us at a different phase or step in that writing process. So we are going to kind of walk you through the steps, and just you'll see how children are at different phases. The first thing that you can do is have your child draw a picture. Drawing for kindergarten is also considered part of writing. That is getting their thoughts and their ideas down on paper. They are sharing a message.
Yes. And it is important when they do share a message that they have a purpose. So after they draw a picture, ask them about it. Ask them to tell me about this picture. What's happening in your picture? And ask them to expand. So example, if they draw something like a bunny.
That's a very good bunny.
By the way, thank you. I'm very talented at art. But ask them, can you add more to it? Can you add more details? Maybe the bunny is eating. As they talk about their picture, ask them to add details. Oh, the bunny is eating. So maybe they draw a carrot. That's a carrot.
That's a very good carrot.
So as they are creating these ideas, they can add more details, and then they'll be able to get to the point where they can start writing words to go with it.
Their sentence eventually might say, the bunny can eat.
Right, but in the beginning, it might just be, what sounds do you hear? Bunny, b. And they might just write a B, and that might look like a D, but, depending on the camera. But a B, maybe they can hear more than one sound in the word bunny, up. And just having those letters, they're getting there, and have them work slowly and stretching those words out like we've been practicing. Bunny. Oh, I heard an N too. Even if those letters are out of order, at first, it's okay. We just want to get them hearing the sounds and recording it. Then we can get into writing words correctly, like tail. Oh, I was going to write tail. Tail.
And if that's how they hear it, then we praise them.
Yep.
We really want to build their confidence because writing is very intimidating and can be overwhelming for so many children. So we want to build their confidence. Fantastic. You wrote tail. You wrote bunny. You just wrote about your picture.
One of the most important thing I really believe is them explaining what's happening, them sharing their thoughts. Because it really, that will, the progression will happen, but getting them to express their thoughts is one of the most important parts.
Yes, getting those ideas out on their own. And that's something that we have been working on and sharing a message. And then it will get to where we are writing sentences. Yes. Right now we are writing guided. Yes. But eventually, if we continue on this path, they will write independently. But here is an example. This says, Sam likes to pat the cat. And you can see that he did expand this. Here's an arm patting the cat. He added detail. There's windows wherever this cat is. We talk about a lot how the picture matches the words and the words match the pictures because it does go together. So this is another phase where we're beyond labeling, but we're writing sentences.
And if you look, all of the words in this writing are, most of them are either CVC, which is a consonant, vowel, consonant, which they can stretch out, or it's a sight word that they are familiar with. Sight words should all be spelled correctly. If your child has mastered a sight word, they should be able to spell it. So certain words like the, like, a, I, well, depending on your child's list and level, it could be all the way up to all 40.
Yes.
And they should spell those words correctly when they're writing. Now, other words, it's okay if they don't spell those right. We call that sound and go spelling.
Like this.
Like that tail or bunny.
Yes.
And I'll be attaching a letter that will explain sound and go spelling.
And it's really fun because it's all written phonetically. So if you're able to read it, then fantastic because it's all written like we want your children to write using the sounds they hear. And it is okay if words are spelled incorrectly because first grade, they will start spelling tests. Right now, we are just building up these writing skills.
And another thing I wanted to point out is we use this paper that has different lines. It has a skyline, a plain line, a grass line, and a worm line. And that helps them with their handwriting, knowing where to start a letter and where to end a letter and how to form a letter correctly. And we practice handwriting all the time, and that will take some time to master.
It will, but we already can see just that explicit practice and instruction. Wow, their handwriting
It really
is making a big difference. But something that we suggest is give your child either a notebook that has no lines or some lines, whatever, and just encourage them to draw or write or label or share their ideas on whatever they want, and just give them some time to play with that journal, and they will be so proud because they will take ownership and be really more motivated to write.
And if you have any questions about where your child should be in the writing process, please reach out to us. We would gladly be able to explain what would be appropriate for your child because, like we've said, every child is at a different level. And it takes some children a little bit longer because writing is one of the hardest skills. Hard. So really reach out to us, and we would love to just share some things
we
that
give you some specific tips, but we can also share some of your children's work. But conferences are coming up, so we will be sharing some work with you during those conferences. So we hope that you found this helpful. We will share more writing as the year goes on and some tips, but that's just kind of the foundation of it. So just don't put more pressure, don't focus on spelling, just really encourage them to draw, label, explain their thinking, and it will progress.
And make sure they're holding the pencil right. And a 2-grip or 3-grip finger is fine, but no fist grips. If they're fist gripping at home, put a little cotton pad in their hand, and it can help with them making sure they're pinching. Thanks.
Well, anyway, we hope that you are having a great week so far, and